All right, so thanks for being here. We are in week 4 for the Diamond Push. It is February 17th, and I am so excited. Congratulations to those of you who have already locked in Diamond, and I know there are a couple more coming up. So I'm really excited for everyone. You're doing awesome. Still plenty of time, so keep working at it. So I just wanted to go over a couple things before I got into the meat of the conversation here tonight. First, I wanted to just make sure to remind you guys to just make sure to keep on, tracking your business, using the business activity tracker, whatever you use to track your business every single day. Whatever's working, just keep doing that every day. Keep being engaged in the group that we have running. And also too, I wanted to say, guys, I loved your why videos that you made and shared with the team. Those were awesome. Like, they were so inspirational. I love listening to those, and it just gets me so revved up and just lights a fire inside of me. And when we did them 6 months ago, same thing. Like, it just brings the team together, and it just gets everybody to just really connect and just dream big with this and just connect with, your deeper purpose for, really why you're doing this and what you want out of this in the long run. So great job to everyone who shared their whys and coming out of your comfort zone. I know it's not easy to make that first video, and upload it. You want to keep redoing it over and over again. But I'm so proud of you guys because that is a huge step. So nice job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys are awesome. All right, I wanted to go over one more thing. I'm really excited. I'm going to be sharing this soon in the team page, but I am planning my very first Team Forever Strong Luxury Diamond Retreat, which is going to be on May 19th to the 22nd. And I'm most likely going to be having it in New Hampshire. But I got a couple places picked out. I'm just waiting to hear back from the people who own them. But anyways, guys, this is a huge chance for you to shoot to get here. You want to be at the Diamond Retreats, all right? This is a chance for me to kind of take care of you guys, pamper you guys, spoil you rotten for all your hard work. We're going to have a professional photographer, a hairstylist, a makeup artist, someone from corporate comes down and they stay with us. We have a motivational speaker. And it is literally just a great bonding experience, and your business will take off to the next level after that. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of give you guys all a heads up. I'm going to be posting the requirements for people to be able to attend it within the next couple of days. There's going to be certain criteria that everyone's going to have to meet in order to attend it. So I just wanted to let you guys know, keep on the lookout. It's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be just a great time. So just keep on the lookout, and I can't wait to share all the news with you guys. You're doing great. All right, so we're going to dive right into tonight, the secrets to success as a coach. And I kind of chuckled a little bit when I typed it in earlier to you guys in the page, but there are no secrets really to success in this business. They all boil down to the 3 vital behaviors. And I know that you guys have heard these over and over again, but it boils down to just being consistent, with the 3 vital behaviors and doing them every single day. So you can even have just like a little checklist right now as I kind of go through and ask you guys if you're doing these things. And you can just kind of keep a running record if you want and put yes down or no or check mark, whatever. But so every single day, are you inviting and following up with new people every single day? Are you doing those things? This is a really good self-assessment to see if you're really staying focused and staying on track to build your business. Are you drinking your Shakeology every single day? Are you committed and you are in a workout program right now? So you're in a workout program, you started it, and you're going through it, and you're going to complete it, and you're sharing your results on social media every day. Are you doing personal development? So this could be anything. It could be YouTube videos, podcasts. It could be, listening to something on Audible, an actual book, whatever it is that is going to help you grow. Are you doing that every single day? Just 10 minutes. It doesn't need to be, a lot of time because I know everybody has a busy schedule, but it's definitely something that needs to be done every day. So are you doing that every single day? Getting in that personal development to help you grow as a leader on your team. Are you doing your power hour every single day? So I had a really great call the other week with the team with the exact things that I do during my power hour. Are you getting yours in every single day, no matter what? Sitting down, staying focused, being disciplined, and sticking to what's going to grow your business and build it. And are you posting on Facebook every single day? So you can't be inconsistent with any of these things. They sound so simple, and I sound like I'm beating a dead horse sometimes, I know, but it's those simple things repeated every single day over time that will build a big, successful business for you. So it's always good to keep a self-assessment of all these things and just kind of just be honest with yourself and ask yourself if you're doing those things every single day. Also adding new friends. So you should be adding new friends to your network every single day so you can expand your network, and you'll have that many more people to build relationships with, and then you'll be able to reach out to them and see if they are looking for help with their health and fitness. They'll also be following you, and they'll be watching what you're posting and watching what you're all about. They'll be learning about your journey, and then that just naturally inspires others anyways to want to jump on board. So doing all those things, just be yourself and be authentic. You know, that's really a really big piece of advice right there. You know, don't try to be anybody else. Just really be who you are, because you want to attract people like you. So those are going to be the types of people that are going to form your team. Are going to be people who are very, very similar to you. So just be yourself, you know, and share your journey, share everything about it, you know, the struggles. You know, if you fall off a workout program, you know, I've had that happen to me plenty of times. You know, I start one, I don't really like it, then I stop. It's okay. You know, share it and just be honest with everybody. People want to see that you're real. They don't want to see perfection, because they're going to just get, I don't know, they're going to get a little freaked out by that if they think that everything is picture perfect in your life. So share it all. Get engaged with the team page. So be engaged with your team page. So a lot of you, I'm sure probably most of you probably have your own team page also up and running right now. And I know, you know, when you first do this, you know, it sounds like crickets in there. You know, you can hear a pin drop. It's like, is anybody even there? I remember the feeling, you know, but just make the commitment to just still continue to show up every single day. Post something motivational in there for them. That's uplifting. Share, you know, a recipe, share a tip. Just do something, because you're the leader, remember? So they're looking to you as the leader, and you can't stop just because it looks like nobody's liking anything or no one's commenting in your team page. Okay, so make sure that you're showing up in there every single day, no matter what. And then over time, guys, it really, really takes a turn, and it picks up big time as your team grows. So get engaged in your team page. Be engaged in, you know, your upline coach's team page. You know, make sure you're being on the calls, and you know that you're interacting in the page and just learning as much as possible, and then bringing it back and sharing it with your new team too that you're forming along the way. Definitely want to make sure one of the keys to success in this business, honestly, is getting to the events. All right. If you are serious about this as a business, you'll find a way and you will get to the events. So you will get to the Super Saturdays that are coming up, that come up quarterly. You know, the Beachbody Coach Summit, that's coming up this July. Every single person, especially on this call, since you guys are going to be the leaders of the team, you need to get there. You just have to get there. There's been so many people from last time that, you know, almost didn't go, and then last minute they came, you know, and you can ask them. It totally changed their thinking and totally changed things for their business. It really does. You get to see the whole picture now of what this is all about, besides just, you know, the daily nitty gritty, the challenge packs, you know, the challenge groups, things like that. It just puts it into perspective and shows you the big picture, and it's really, really inspiring. And it gets you to really, truly like see and believe like what this business can really do for you and your family, and how things can change if you take it seriously. So just make sure that you get there. You should be on the wait list. If you don't already have your ticket, definitely put your name on the wait list, because I'm telling you guys, it is the best and biggest event that you can get to, and your business will totally change if you can make the commitment to go to that. Okay. Just truly understanding too that no one is going to tell you, you know, what to do in this business, because, you know, you're your own boss and you're an entrepreneur. So don't sit around and wait for somebody to tell you what to do. You know, don't feel like you need to wait for permission to go out and do something that you want to do. You know, you're the leader, you know, step out and just do what you want to do. Take that first step. You know, I run the team. We have like team 21-day challenge groups that we run twice a month. And those are all great, you know, for brand new coaches. When they come in, you know, they have a place to plug in for support and accountability. And then they always have a place to invite new challengers to. You know, that's why that is there. But if you've been coaching now for a few months and you haven't run your own challenge group, you know what? It's time to spread your wings. Go out and just run your own challenge group for the first time. You know, you don't have to base your invites and the dates that you are telling people based all around, you know, the dates that we are having our, you know, Forever Strong 21-day challenge groups, all right? You don't need to do that. You can go off and start your own. And I have templates that you guys can use. So you literally can just have it and just plug it in, but it'll be coming from you versus, you know, me or your upline coach. There's like tons of different templates and everything that you could need to run a challenge group all on the online office too. Literally for every single program, it'll tell you the exact post that you could make, you know, with a picture. You can use it as is, or you can personalize it and tweak it to make it your own, but all of it's there. So don't feel like you have to stay within, you know, these certain dates every month. And, you know, I had some people be like, how am I supposed to, what date am I supposed to use now? I don't know when our next 21-day challenge group is. It's whenever you're going to start your next one, you know, whenever that next date is. Just go ahead out there. Don't worry about it. Just take that first step, and, you know, spread your wings and run your own. Like, it'll feel great. It'll go awesome. And then you'll feel so much better about yourself, just kind of challenging yourself a little bit like this to kind of come out of your comfort zone every single day in the business. Belief and confidence is a huge key to success in this. And I'm not going to go into, you know, much depth, obviously, about this because we had a whole call on it the other week. But the belief and then their confidence in your invites when you're talking to people, you know, it doesn't matter how much training you've gone through or, you know, how many invites you're sending to people. It doesn't matter if you've, you know, done a disciplined, focused power hour every day. If you don't have that belief and that confidence within yourself and that it is worth it for people to do this, they're going to sense that. Trust me, they can sense it. So make sure that your belief and your confidence in this and in the business opportunity and what we're promoting is like locked down. So stay focused when you sit down to work. Be really disciplined, okay? So, you know, when you're staying focused, get rid of your news feed if you have to. I don't even have a news feed, guys, anymore on my, when I go to Facebook. It's not there anymore because I know that a lot of times you can get tempted to just spend all of your time scrolling and seeing what everybody else is doing. And that is a major distraction. And it's not an efficient way to use your time. And I know that people are so busy, you know, and I know a lot of people, all they have is that 1 hour a day to build this business. And that 1 hour needs to be as focused and as structured as possible. So, you know, I got rid of my whole entire newsfeed, and now all it shows is just some sort of motivational quote now. So when I go, that's what it'll show, a motivational quote. And that way I'm not tempted to scroll at all. And when I go to sit down to work, I work all through my inbox, you know what I mean? Through my private messages to people and through my email, and that's it. So that's a helpful tip too. If you have trouble kind of pulling yourself away from the scrolling and getting sucked into all that and side conversations, just get rid of all that. And then I really want you guys to think big with this, like really big. You know, I know that you guys are in like the push right now to become diamond coaches, and you're going to all get there, and that's awesome. But I mean, I want you to already right now be thinking way above and beyond that, okay? I want you guys to be thinking 2-star diamond, 5-star diamond. I want you guys to imagine yourself at the summit as a minimum 2-star diamond coach, okay? Minimum. That should be everybody's goal, is to become a 2-star diamond coach minimum by July when we have the Beachbody Coach Summit. You know, I don't want you to just get wrapped up in, I'm going to become a diamond, you know, and all of a sudden I'm going to be rolling in the dough, and like, you know, I'm going to have this massive team, and it's going to be, you know, it gets too hyped up sometimes. And then what happens is, I've seen it happen a lot of times, you know, just in the past 20 months, I've had a lot of coaches kind of come and go and quit and things like that because it's just part of it. What happens is you get so hyped up with diamond, 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 and they're not thinking beyond that. Then when they get to diamond, you know, they think this big, humongous, magical thing is going to happen. And it is. It's your first big step, that first big step to becoming a leader. You know, it's that initial beginning of where things can get serious. But because they weren't thinking, above and beyond diamond, and then things really weren't happening the way they thought they would, they got really discouraged. They stopped working, either fell backwards in their business, and things either stalled out, fell backwards, or a lot of times people just quit. Like they just straight up just quit. So don't let that be you guys, okay? Just really never, ever, ever, get away from the 3 vital behaviors. That's another thing that I've seen too. A lot of times when people advance to diamond, they think for some reason that they need to be doing something different than what they did when they first became a coach, and then things start to kind of stall out. You never, ever, ever want to get away from the 3 vital behaviors. That's why people say it, and the top coaches say it so much. Even a top coach, even Melanie Mitchell, the #1 coach of the company, as large as her team is, she still invites and follows up and, does all that every single day. And it's the first thing she does, because that's the way to grow your business. Okay. So I really want you guys to get the big picture, really think past diamond, and just really remember that, diamond, it's the bare bones of where you need to be for this to start to get serious. It's just like, I'm talking just scraping the surface of this getting serious for you. Okay. Just keep going up. All right. As you're working towards this, you want to keep, picture like, diamond is here, when you get to diamond, you want to keep going up. You don't want to get to diamond and stall out here and then go back down this way. You want to always be moving up and past that, to the next goal. All right. To really build your team up and to, have success in this. Okay. And so I don't know if you guys saw the 6-figure income checklist that, we just uploaded into the page, but this is a really great, this is like the checklist that coaches in the company who earn 6 figures do. So this isn't just like, for someone who wants to earn like $20,000 or $30,000 a year. This is for, you want to earn a 6-figure income earning business. So I earn a 6-figure income earning business right now, and I pretty much do almost all of those things on there. There are still some that I don't do. And you know what? You add them in over time. Like, this isn't something that you do all at once. It's something that you're constantly working at and constantly growing towards. And so when you guys look at it, since you're just starting out, there's probably a lot on there, that you haven't gotten to yet. And that's okay, because that's where everybody starts. But if you definitely want to be earning 6 figures with this business, you should definitely keep that list handy and be referring to it all the time. So I took a notes of, some of the really important ones that I thought were, really critical for you guys. So I just wanted to share them with you, because it is a really long list. But the couple that I thought were really important were hitting Success Club 10 monthly, every single month. So I know I've gone over before, the differences between Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Success Club 10 is going to build your business, period. So that's where you want to be. So if you have really big dreams, and I know I heard a lot of your videos and your why videos, that's where you want to be. And you just want to make it non-negotiable, and you guys can totally do it. You guys can all hit Success Club 10 every single month, just take it day by day and do the vital behaviors and stick to your power hour. And trust me, you will hit it. It will be like piece of cake if you do those things every single day. All right. I know myself personally that there have been a couple months where, I got distracted, back in probably like August and September. I got distracted. I wasn't on point as I was before. And I noticed that it was taking me longer in the month to lock in Success Club 10. And I like to have that locked in literally by like mid-month. I like to have it locked in by then. So that way I'm not stressing out and scrambling the last bit of the month. And I noticed that those months where I wasn't faithful to committing to the power hour every single day, it took me a lot longer in the month to lock it in. And I noticed I was getting really distracted doing certain other things that it wasn't critical to building my business. And so just pay close attention to that when you sit down to work and what you're doing, and really stay focused and ask yourself, like I even ask myself this now all the time, is this going to build my business right now? Like, is this really the most important thing that I should be doing to grow my business? And sometimes the answer is like, no, it's not. And then I just kind of nix it and I go right back to talking to people, because that's what's going to do it, guys. That's what's going to grow your business. So Success Club 10 monthly is where you guys want to be. Another key that I took away from it too, that I thought was really important, was don't go to bed until your power hour is done. And you know what? It's true. You know, I know that you're really busy. We have a lot going on, but if there's one thing that you do every single day, it's the power hour. You know, it's every single day. I was in a couple other pages, and I think I heard like people be like, how often do you do like the power hour? Every single day. No matter what, every single day. Every single day you do the power hour. Just write it down, sit down and do it every day, no matter what, and your business will grow. Okay. Getting started right calls with your new coaches. Like, this is really so important, guys. Like, your new coaches and your coach's success is your success. We all help each other. That's just the way it is. You know, you want your new coaches to get started right and have success, so that they get confidence and they get fired up and they want to go all in, and their confidence is up, so that they're going full speed ahead. You know, so it's so important that whenever you bring on a new coach, that you do a getting started right call with them. Sometimes I do like getting started right calls, and I'll post on the team page, you know, like sporadically, you know, doing a getting started right call. You know, if you have a new coach, tag them, hop on yourself so you can hear what I say when I do mine, but you always want to get them started right. And then most importantly too, another key on that checklist was checking in with your new coaches. I've seen so many coaches come and go on this team in the past 20 months, where they bring in a new coach and they're so excited about this new coach, and then that's it. They leave them high and dry. And you can't do that. You have to, when you bring on a new coach, they need so much attention at the beginning, because you remember what it was like as a brand new coach. You're learning something totally new. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know how to post on social media. You don't know how to respond to objections. There's so much information. It's like total overload for a new coach when they come on. You know, remember that feeling like when your head is like spinning when you first became a coach? So you want to make sure that you are literally checking in with them like a good 3 times a week when you have a brand new coach. Just check in with them, you know, ask them how they're doing. Ask them if they need your help with anything. Ask them, you know, if they need help with scripts for inviting or overcoming objections. You know, I always do that. I always encourage with my new coaches. I spend a lot of time with my new coaches because, you know, I hear their goals and they get so excited, and I want them to have that success, you know, because I want every single person who comes onto this team to be able to reach their goals and have the success that they want. So I spend a lot of time with the new coaches when they come on. And always I encourage them to, you know, let me know what people are saying. Let me know what the objections are. I'm really good at overcoming objections. I'm happy to help you. You know, I'm happy to help you respond. And I'll tell you what I would say. I can't guarantee you that they're going to say, you know, yes, I'll jump on, but I can tell you at least how I would respond to it. And maybe you can try that and see if that works. You know, just guiding them. It's really hard, I feel like, for the new coaches to come on with the conversation piece with people. I feel like that's a big struggle. So just checking in with them 2 to 3 times a week, you know, making sure you're tagging them in like important posts, you know. I've had to kind of adopt a lot of coaches along the way, you know, and tag them in my posts and things like that, because I don't want them to miss out. So if you have a brand new coach, you know, and your coach tags you, or you see something really important, make sure you tag them. So that way they can see it as well. And so that goes back to making sure you're engaged in the team page and checking in just once a day, one scroll, see what you missed. If it's anything you need to tag your coaches in, tag them, and then move on, get out of there. All right, growing your Facebook list by 20 to 30 people every single week. You know, eventually you run out of your warm market, right? And that's just what happens. And so if you're adding 3 to 5 new people every single day, this gives you a whole new audience, a whole new group of people to follow you, to follow your journey, to get inspiration from you, new people for you to build relationships with, and then so on and so forth. So you want to always make sure that you are adding to your network every single day. It takes literally 10 seconds, 3 new people to 5 new people. And literally that's how most of the people that I sign up now, guys, are people that I have added in the past. because all that takes time. When you add them, you have to build the relationship first before you can do anything. So everybody that I bring on now, a lot of times, is either someone who's been following me for like over a year now that knows that I'm serious about this, or is someone that is a new friend on Facebook that I've, built a new relationship with. So it's very important you do that. Listen to your personal development every single day. You're going to notice if your business kind of comes to a lull, or it stalls out, or you just feel like it's getting kind of stale, like, I don't know, it's not growing, like, I don't know, not much is happening, like, what's going on? I can probably guarantee it's because you've pulled away from doing personal development, and this is the one thing that most people say that they don't have time for, or they think they don't need, but you absolutely need it, especially when you come across the tough times along the journey, and when things get hard. The only thing that is going to pull you through that really is personal development. That is what is going to help you get through it. It's going to help you think differently. It's going to help you react to situations differently. It's going to help you be, more proactive versus like, I'm just going to, curl up in my shell and just sit back and just whatever, let it happen. The only way that you can grow your team is if you are constantly growing as a leader. So hopefully you guys are all doing some form of personal development. Like I said, whether it's YouTube videos, podcasts, The Slight Edge is a great book to do. The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, I love that one. That's a really great one. So I hope you guys are all doing something to help yourself grow as a leader. 10 minutes a day, that's it. And just schedule it in there and make it happen. It really does help everything else out the whole rest of the day, and just the way that you approach situations. It really does help. All right, attending events. This was another key thing on the checklist that I thought was really important. It really is, attending the event. So make sure that you find out when your next Super Saturday is. Make sure that you are on the wait list for the Coach Summit. I'm telling you guys, for the Coach Summit this July, I remember last year when I was going to go, and I was kind of fairly new at that time, and I only had like one other coach who was definitely going to go with me on the team. Only one coach. See how much it's grown? One coach was definitely going to go, and everybody else, everybody has their reasons of why they can't go. I can't afford it. I can't take time off. All the list goes on, okay? But the bottom line is that if you really are serious about this, okay, and you want to change where you are right now in your life, trust me, you will get there. You will absolutely get there. There were so many people who didn't end up going last year, and they were watching like me and like Lauren and Kelly and Enos, posting all the time about the events, and we were posting videos from it, and we were posting, pictures from it, and from the seminars, and the huge, enormous 30,000 person workout that we did that broke the Guinness Book of World Records, and everyone was kicking themselves for not getting there. And so as soon as that event ended, actually registration opened up for this one on the last day of the summit last year, and so many coaches on the team went on and were like, I'm there, and they registered for it. So trust me, guys, I can promise you right now, you don't want to be one of those people kicking yourself in the rear for not coming to this. Get to it. You will not have one regret about it. But I can tell you, if you're not there, you are going to sit there and you are going to regret it big time. Ask any of the people who didn't make it last year who are going this year. It'll be a major regret. So your business will literally explode. Your income will grow big time after you go to this event. All right. I promise you that. I mark my word. I would put money down on it that your business will grow. Okay. And then the last key that I took away from that checklist was to treat this business, like a business. You guys are leaders. So if you treat this like a business, I promise it will reward you in ways that a business would reward you. Whereas if you treat it more like a hobby, something you're kind of doing on the side, it's going to reward you like that. And if you're in this for a hobby, then that's fine. But for those of you who have big goals and don't want this to be a hobby, and you want to, do this eventually as a full-time career, or you want to do this while you stay at home with your kids one day, or you want to get out of the job that you just can't see yourself working at until you're 65 years old, this is the opportunity right here, and you have to take it seriously. And it's really hard, I feel like, sometimes for people to treat this like a business, because your investment is so small. Like you're buying a bag of Shakeology for, $120 every single month. That's it. But if you had gone out and taken out a loan to open up a restaurant for, you know, $500,000, $800,000 a year, you'd be there and you'd be working yourself hardcore. You'd be going all out. You know, you'd be getting probably not much sleep. You know, you'd be showing up even if you had no customers. You'd be showing up no matter what the weather was, even if you didn't feel good. You'd be there every day because you took out this massive loan, you know, and you felt more committed to it. So just really understand that this is just like any other business. And we're lucky that we only have to pay for our little simple bag of Shakeology, which can turn this into a high six-figure to $1 million earning business, guys. I mean, that's the reality of it if you want to go that route. I want to go that route, so I hope you guys are with me too on that. And then so I like to end with a quote too. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. And I like that one. That's how I live. I like to set my goals. I like to go crazy high with my goals because usually you never really reach them, right? You always kind of fall just a little bit short. So if you set your goals really high, you're going to be that much further along than anybody else. And don't live like in your comfort zone. You know, don't play things safe. Don't play things safe and live in your comfort zone. Nothing spectacular, guys, is going to happen by living in your comfort zone. That's the truth about it. You know, if you're doing things that are safe and you're kind of just, you know, being more reserved and you're not challenging yourself and doing things that make you uncomfortable, nothing phenomenal is going to happen. You know, you're just going to kind of bump along a little bit, you know, like that. So challenge yourself every single day. Set your goals really high. That's what I was saying, you know, when I was talking about, you know, you guys are all going to become diamond coaches, but you should be thinking way above and beyond that. Like, yeah, I know I'm going to become a diamond coach. This is awesome. You know, I'm going to be a leader, start building my team, but then I'm going to be on stage as a 5-star diamond or a 2-star diamond and all that. So you want to think above and beyond all the time and really challenge yourself. You know, don't be afraid to fail forward. That's what they say. You know, if you look at the top leaders in the company, a lot of times people think, oh yeah, it was just easy for them. Like, oh my gosh, they're so lucky. No, guys, those people failed way more and way harder than anybody else. And that's why they're at the top. And because you have to use your failures as a learning experience, and you can't get down on yourself or get discouraged. You have to use it as a tool to learn and grow from. All right. So that's how it happens. So I hope that you guys got a lot out of this call. We have our call tomorrow night, our team call. You don't want to miss it, guys. Amy Silverman, the #2 coach in the network, is going to be speaking to us. You definitely, if there's one call that you get on, make sure you get on that one. You know, block off your calendars, let your team know, and make sure to hop on there. Does anybody have any questions about anything I went over tonight before I let you guys go? Oh, I see a question here in the chat. At what point did I start my own page for Forever Strong? Did I ever add people to my upline pages? Okay, so this is what I did. When I first became a coach, probably the first week, I sat down and I came up with Team Forever Strong and I created it. And what I did at the beginning was anybody that I signed up as a discount coach, you know, for like a challenge group, I told them I was running a page, that I had a team page, Team Forever Strong, for motivation and for tips and things like that. And I asked them if they wanted to be added. So I never just added people to add them. I always asked them if they wanted to be added. Most of the time, all of my discount coaches, they wanted to be added. So at the beginning, my whole page was actually completely different than it is now. Excuse me. It was all discount coaches, and it was all, you know, support and motivational quotes, inspiration, tips for recipes, when all my upcoming challenge groups were going to be starting, who wants to do this next program, let's do it together for PIO. It was run that way. Whenever I got an active coach, I added them to my page, and I also added them to Elizabeth Harkey's Drop the Cookie page. So I used her. You know, you want to think about like using your upline coach. Basically, it's like your training wheels, right? Until you feel comfortable and your team is big enough where you feel like you can spread your wings and fly. So I would add all my coaches to my active coaches to mine and to hers. And we would all go on her team calls at first, and we did that. I slowly started to break away, and then probably once my year mark hit as a coach, My team was just so big and growing so fast, and I felt really confident in what I was doing as a leader now because I had learned everything I could possibly learn. Then I stopped adding my people to her page. So now they only go into my page. So you can do what works for you. I know sometimes the groups can get completely overwhelming to people. And so, you know, you can tell people if it gets overwhelming, just remove yourself from the group, you know, or whatever, shut off the notifications. But that's how I did mine. And so I'm still in her team page, but I'm not active in there. Like I don't really go in there at all because I'm so busy now with Team Forever Strong. I do use her leaders page. She has a leaders page that she runs as well. I have a leaders page too that we run. So hers is a little bit bigger. So I use hers though. She has a lot of good stuff in that. So I add my leaders once they become diamond to her leaders pages though. I hope that helped. Let me see what else is here. Okay, nothing else, I guess. All right. All right, everyone. Well, I am excited to hear more about the new and upcoming diamonds. So keep working it. You guys see how the calls dwindle down, right? Every single week, right? That first week, it was like 27 people. And then every week, smaller, smaller, and smaller. Okay, so that's just the way it is. Some people can't go the distance. So commit to going the distance. You know, keep doing awesome things. You know, keep inspiring, being yourself. You know, getting in those vital behaviors. Never, ever, ever get away from them, no matter what. I don't care what you have going on. Stay away from anything that can distract you and just focus on those things. And I'm here to help you in any way that I can. All right, guys. So thanks for being here, and I will see you again tomorrow night to listen to Amy Silverman. Can't wait, guys. All right. See you later. Bye, everyone.